So at Carrington's we're building the platform, which comprises of the main structure of the boat. Behind me I've got the deck, we've got the hull next door, and we've got the primary structure and build around us.
We're currently building the hull shell inside the mold and inside an oven, such that we can cure it. And the stage the guys are at today is they are laminating the inside skin of the hull. So the hull is made of a sandwich, made of an outer skin of carbon, some honeycomb, and then an inner skin. And that's the inner skin we're doing now, which will get cured in about 2 weeks from now. And after that, the hull will be ready for fit out of the bulkheads, etc.
We're trying out some different things, and some of the pre-starts are very formulaic and structured, and others are a bit more freestyle. We're kind of shifting into a racing focus, so two-boat racing, focused around match racing clearly. Got a good squad, we'll rotate through that and throw some competition in there and bring the squad up together and hopefully be well positioned come launch of ORB3.
You can see behind me, the deck was fitted a few weeks ago. So we're now fully into the structural fit out, so you got a lot of jobs going on everywhere on the boat to really finish all the structural composite work on the boat.
We had an electrical fire on board one of our AC40 yachts about 25 miles north of Barcelona. It always seems to be the case with these kind of incidents that happen a long way from home. Very, very difficult to manage these electrical battery fires in any circumstance, let alone on a 40-foot yacht out to sea. So the team did a really great job to get on top of the situation. So I'm really proud of how everyone reacted, and a big thank you to the team. We've got the boat back to the dock now, and we need to assess the damage to figure out just how much damage has occurred and what that means for the program over the coming weeks.
Oh, I don't want to touch anything!
Okay, so we are at the last day that the boat will spend at the yard where it's been built. So the boat will leave the yard today after 10 months of built at CBL. It's going to be taken to Brackley on a truck where we're going to do all the structural testing and the fit out. But today is really the last day that the boat spends in the where it was born, really.
Whenever we roll it back over, are we on time basically? And I spent most of the morning in Brackley trying to figure out whether we are. Yeah. And so I always end up back at Andy's desk going, can you just give me an answer? And I'm not fair to him, but he sort of generally says, I think it's going to be tight. We're making compromises everywhere. I guess one of the things I'm worried about is we end up with T6 where we end up being here longer and that knock-on effect. So I think what we have to get right though, what I'm a little bit nervous about as well, there's a push to get the boat down to Barcelona on schedule, as per the calendar, or even earlier, which I want to make sure if we're doing that, it's for the right reasons. And it's not just trying to push the problem to somewhere else and go, we're on time. I had that exact comment this morning given to me where they sort of said, we're going to install the electronics, then we're going to pull them all out, let the boat go, finish bench testing, and then send them back down to Barcelona to be reinstalled.
Yeah, they think that they'll be pulling stuff off of the bench on the 19th. Electrical hardware to go on the boat.
19th of...
So 2 weeks yesterday.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which is not that bad. That's not as late as I thought.
Yeah. So they're doing like subsystems now, like they're doing the ECC, square that away.
Correct. So I think that's almost done.
Right.
Probably about 70% complete on the yacht of where we expected to be when we got to this stage in the campaign. So when we planned this out, we said we'd launch on April 15th. The idea was the yacht would arrive here on April 1st, basically ready to put in the water, aside from putting the boat back together. So everything that had already been assembled and commissioned, getting put back in the boat, putting the rig in, going through that boat test, and then going out for a sail. We've now got probably somewhere between 3 and 5 times the workload that we thought we'd have at that point between us and getting the boat in the water.
These boats are weapons. They're going to need sharpening. They're going to need maintenance. They're going to need looking after. Game between now and when we start competition, it's all on. So everyone is fully aware of the amount of effort that's gone into this beep test of getting the boat in the water, and still, like I said, still a long way to go to get it commissioned and then going through the optimization.
I named this boat Britannia.
God bless Britannia and all who sail on her.
Hoisted in the harbour, towed north to Brtiannia power station. Attempted takeoffs in some quite light breeze.
Well, from the previous sailing day, it was definitely a real improvement. Didn't seem to be getting anywhere near as much feedback.
Just have to be quite careful of not getting too pissed. Kind of, I guess, expected. I guess worth checking where we were on like pitch and stuff for that.
We went into one tack below 10% accumulator.
Yeah.
We had some good practice race sessions with the other teams. Light winds, performance is hard to get a gauge really because numerous factors, including some pretty random starts going on. Say there weren't actually that many lineups, but what we did see, the performance was ballpark. It was good, but we still know we got a long way to go. Both in the lighter stuff and in the breeze, there's still massive performance left in the boat. So we still know we got a long way to go here. So keep pushing hard to get that performance out of the boat.